Hello everyone, welcome to the Kannada YouTube channel page. Welcome to the first formal training class in both keyboard and piano. In this video today we are seeing how to plot the treble clef of the third octave and the fourth octave, and how to plot the bass clef notes in the second octave and the first octave. Okay, now on your screen you are seeing my window, and another side you are seeing whatever I'm going to play on the keyboard. Okay, now you can see on the screen I have drawn the 5 lines in both treble clef and bass clef. You already know, you can look at my mouse cursor point. Now this is known as treble clef and this is known as the bass clef. Now we are discussing first start with the treble clef notes, and you already know the 7 musical notes of one octave. Also they are just C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and in the keyboard the first ever note C is this one. Okay, this we always call it as C note, and next one is D, and next one is E, and F, G, A, B, and again it repeats with the C note. So I think this is how we call the music notes. But now the question is how to locate them on staff notes on a music language. Let's start one now. Okay, now we can look at on your screen. I play the C note on my keyboard, and that C note will be appearing on the top of that software. So I'm going to play a C note now. Okay, now you can see on your screen the C note is located. You can look at my mouse point cursor also. This is a C note. Where it is located is there are 5 lines we have already known. There are 5 lines. It is just below all the 5 lines, and then you can see there is one more dotted line which just bisects the head of that note, and that note we call it as a C note. I will go to the next is D note, because after C, D comes. I'm going to play the D note, and you can look at on your screen where the D note is going to locate. Yes, I think now you saw, again you see my cursor point, the D is here. Where is the location? How can you understand this? There are 5 lines, already there, and I think we can call it as it is just hanging. It is just lightly touching the first line. Always we number the lines from the downmost, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the downmost line is always call 1. So this note is just hanging for first line we can call. So this is D note. Let's go to the next note. So you can see E note now. E note I'm going to play. Okay, E note you can look at now. It is on the third note, and it is exactly located on the first line. When you look at its head, the black colored round shape circle is located on the first line, hence we call that as E note. And after E we have F note. So now it's the time to look at F note. I'm going to play the F note, and you can see where the F note is located. F note is exactly on the first space. Before that I would like to talk about the spaces. Now we just discussed about the lines. There are 5 lines starting from the down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we should also see there are spaces between them. Spaces means it's nothing but the gaps. You can see those gaps also. The downmost space we always call it as first space, and then we call it as like a second space, third space, and fourth, and respectively like that. So now that F note is located on the first space, we can say like that. Like that means it is in between the first line and second line. Okay, let's go to the next line now. I think next line, let me write it in the next bar. So next note is G note. I'm going to write the G note. Yes, now you can see where the G is located. G is on the second line now. Okay, G is on the second line. You just need to remember like that. And next is A note. We have an A note, so let me draw the A note. So A note is there, and let me finish off the remaining 2 notes also to complete the 1 octave. It is B and C. So B note will be, and C also I play. Okay, I finished from 1 octave all the notes, writing them. So these are like how we call C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You can see from the first C is below the 5 lines. It is just on the dotted line, and the D is just hanging for the first line. We can remember like that. And E is on the first line, F is on the first space, and G is on the second line we can see, and A is on second space, and B is on third line, and C is on third space. And that C is not this C, we are talking about this highest C. Okay, this is how the treble clef notes, the middle octave treble clef notes are drawn. Okay, now in this treble clef again there are higher octave notes are also there. You can see on my keyboard there are 4th octave notes are also there. These things, and there are also you can see the lower octave notes before middle C. These are the notes also there. So we need to write those things also. Now the 4th octave, this is called the 1 octave high. That is the 4th octave in keyboard we can call, or in piano we call 5th octave. These notes should also be drawn in treble clef, and the 2nd octave notes and the 1st octave notes are also there. We should try in bass clef notes.